So it has been less than 2 weeks since the 20th edition and the 10th, I beg your pardon, edition of the most popular Nigerian reality TV show, BBNaija, began, and the heat is already on. On August 2nd, 2025, lovebirds Isabella and Kayikunmi were seen having some alone time in one of the bedroom talking. Over time, the talking led to intimacy, and the pair were seen kissing and a little more. Within heated moments, the housemates had switched scenes, and Isabel was spotted pulling her top off to expose her bare breast to Kayikunmi, who in turn kissed them. These actions alone set the internet ablaze, raking in thousands of reactions online, with many slamming the pair for engaging in intimacy so early in the show. Others slammed the people judging the lovebirds, emphasizing that they are adults. Now, on this particular story, we'll see some reactions, but before then, I started with Yais first, but now let me start with Sophia. Sophia, what's your take on this?
Well, I'm not really a fan of Big Brother Naija, but I've been, seeing things about them and stuff like that. This is not the first time this is happening, but it's been 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. I'm not here to judge, but girl, I just feel like this whole falls back to home training, with all due respect. Because I believe if you've not, they said they're adults, why would we judge them? I believe this is not the first time they're doing it separately on their own. So that's why they probably have the mind to do this in Big Brother's house. Just 2 weeks.
Now, when you say just 2 weeks, do you feel it's too early?
It's obviously too early. I believe they did not know themselves before then. Even if they did, not as, probably lovers or something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's too early. If at all you're, going into a relationship with a person, and you decide to do that thing they did, TVs, the people are watching you. Is your this is quite a lot for me to comprehend, but I'm just surprised that a girl like that, immature, and I heard that I think she has a child.
Yeah, a 14-year-old.
14.
Yeah, I heard.
Wow, that's very beautiful. I just feel like that was too early, and seeing the fact that she's on live TV, people are watching her. I believe her daughter saw that too. That's just too it's not nice at all. It's just quite embarrassing for me, because you're my gender. Why are you doing this?
You are my gender. Why are you doing this? That was the question Sophia just asked. Yais is smiling sheepishly. That's okay. Now time to execute my evil plans. What you think?
No evil plans here. It's not right now, anyways. My take. My take.
She said 2 weeks is early. Is it early for you?
Chemistry is a beautiful thing.
Interesting.
Chemistry is a beautiful thing. It's a very beautiful thing indeed. Now, there are what I will say is there are more private settings even in Big Brother's house. Housemates have done similar things, but they were in a bedroom that there's cameras at every single angle. There's a camera at the windows, there's a camera on the ceiling, there are cameras at the doorway, there's a camera at every single angle. And we'll come back to the opinion on how having a child, but just other housemates have done similar things. A lot of them, even there are times when you just see people just wrap themselves under the sheets and see the sheets moving. I believe they were talking sharp, but some people said other things happened. I am an innocent child. I believe it's only talking that they were doing under the sheets.
So yeah. I mean, who goes under the sheets to talk?
It's private conversation now. They don't want us to see the conversation.
Oh, okay.
We can hear it.
Oh, we can
but they don't want us to see the conversation.
Interesting.
Now,
That'd be really nice.
chemistry is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Although a week, because I don't think it's up to 2 weeks actually. It's like a week plus.
Yeah.
So it's fairly early. But then again, like I said, chemistry is a beautiful thing. Now, coming back to the issue, it's not actually a girl, it's a son. She has a 14-year-old
Yeah,
son.
she has a 14-year-old son.
I cannot imagine going to school and seeing my classmates or classmates pulling up a video of my mom and a man on national television, international television, because it's shown also outside Nigeria. Seeing this thing where like her bare breasts are on national television and another man is on them, and it's, like, how do you even like? At that point, her son is 2-0 down in every single argument. If you have you just have to withdraw. If you ever get in an argument in school, it's not you that your mother put her breast on the. Wow. You have lost. You can't. What do you want to see? What kind of rebuttal to that kind of thing do you want to issue? You're not a child as a woman. You're not a child. Actions have consequences. For the guy, it's the world of males is much more different when it comes to things like this. But as a woman, you're being exposed on the internet. The internet doesn't forget. That's also something that people should remember. It might be 30 years from now, it might be 40 years from now. The internet, especially on like a place like X, Twitter, they keep receipts. You might come out someday and you want to go for one, whatever.
What if now most people feel this is some sort of blackmail that statement, you might come out and want to go for whatever. Some people feel it's some sort of blackmail.
No, you see the thing
what
is,
if she has no intentions of going for anything, like all those whatever, I don't know what that whatever or what those whatever
everybody wants to level up in life. Everybody. Billionaires want to earn more.
Okay.
You can't tell me you're a millionaire or you're anywhere and you will not want to level up. Those opportunities to level up might be tied to a certain. Say for example, now I have a brand where I bring on celebrities and I do like sort of car reviews with them, because if you know me, I love cars. And I want you to be the new face. I do like something I call the face of the month or face of the week. Yeah. And in exchange for using your face every day for a month or every day for a week, you are getting paid per post, per whatever your contract states. Yeah. We work out with your agents, all of that. She might be a very influential figure. But influence doesn't always translate to money. You might be popular and poor. That fish pie guy. That's the biggest example.
I heard he has gone back to
selling fish pie.
Oh dear Lord.
You might be popular and poor. I'm popular and maybe not poor, but not financially independent or financially free. So her being popular might always stay with her. It's highly unlikely, because a lot of people in Nigerian housemates are not even popular today. Some even win and say people have forgotten about them. So, but that thing will always stay on the internet. That moment will always stay on the internet. And actions have consequences. So if people that say, oh, that's a form of blackmail, and I don't know what to say to you. I mean, sorry, but genuinely, the internet doesn't forget. You would think it's done, it's buried. Was it not 30 years ago? That day that you come out, it might be a political appointment, it might be you do one great philanthropic deed. The moment is going to be soiled by that video, by that image, by that whatever. And then, like I said, going back to our child, I cannot imagine the child, because obviously they are bullies. Especially when people say that your parents are successful, they'll try and like hurt you. And with this, that boy is going to be hurt for a very. I don't know if he will recover.
Now, do you feel she was rather too selfish in this particular act, in trying to please herself and her desires?
I feel it was a hit of the moment thing. Because you don't always think things through. That's why I always tell myself that I'll never put myself in situations like this. Because once you're in the heat of the moment, once you're doing whatever you're doing, reason flies out the window. That moment she probably forgot there were even cameras.
Yeah.
Because it was just, in this great love bubble. It's just me and this guy, and the whole world doesn't matter. It's just two of
Nothing
us.
exists.
Nothing else exists. You know, in this moment, it's just you and I, and we're together and we're here. But no, over 200 million people are in the room with you because you're coming into their homes.
True.
So I would say I understand that, yeah, in the heat of the moment, a lot of things can happen. But that's why you do your best to prevent the heat of the moment.
That is why you do your best to prevent the heat of the moment. Now, let me take this and push it to Sophia. Sophia, as a lady, how do you prevent the heat of the moment, and how do you bring reasoning into play now if you find yourself in such situation and you have a child?
The first thing I said was, it falls back to home training. I'm not going to say you want me trained you well, but if you do have home training, you're an African woman, we're Nigerians, we know the way our parents are. You know, there's some kind of things you do at home that your parents scold you for, you will never try it in your life again. Because obviously you're grown up, your mom cannot start shouting at you and stuff like that, but you know what happened in the past, you know the consequences, and obviously she's older, she should know that these things, they're not nice. She has a daughter, a son. What she said is true. It's going to affect that boy so bad, in as much as he's still young, he's 14.
Yeah.
I think this is even going to be the worst time for him, because he's still growing up. I think, from a POV, what that girl did was just not called for. Even if, as he said, the heat of the moment, probably took her mind and just left like that. I believe before then, if she had set her mind that I like this guy so much, but I'm still not going to do this with him, she would not.
So you feel it's a decision thing that she already made?
People that is not going to force you. The guy is not going to force you, because obviously there are people there. I'm not saying she just can't start shouting, but obviously.
Well, she could shout if he is trying to force himself on her.
So I think it's just her decision. She wanted to do it. So if she had set her mind before that, my son is watching me, even if it's not her son, I don't want to do this. I'm a matured woman. I know my values. I know I have dignity. I know what I want. I know what I want for myself. I believe she coming to Big Brother house, she wants to be seen. When he said that people can decide to, say and stuff like that, I believe she comes to Big Brother house. I believe she has the mindset of her winning. She wants to be seen. She wants people to know her. And then you're getting yourself into this kind of scandalous attitude.
That laugh sounds very mischievous.
See, it's not just me. It's not just me. You're judging me.
That laugh sounds very mischievous, actually. But thank you guys for your beautiful comments on this one. We're not done yet, but let's take some of our viewers' comments. So somebody said, what is the benefit of BBN, I beg? Let me ask that question to the youth.
Well, we spoke about this on my show the other day. Was it last week? Yes, I think it was last week. Today's Tuesday, where we discussed the trending Big Brother Naija. I feel, because during lockdown, that's when a lot of people watched actively, because obviously you're glued to your TV. This shiny new program has come on board, and then it was a lot of the times, at least when I was watching, because then a lot of this content was shown separately. I think it was on Showmax. You had to be on their special subscription before you could see these types of things. They would always filter them out. So the show then it was all about the game nights. What I remember watching was the game nights and eviction. Everything else, bro, give me my Disney Discovery Channel, man. Give me my Nat Geo Wild. I only watch them when it's time for their game night. So I was like, okay, getting strategies for different gaming, because then branding companies would come. Okay, create this branding, whatever pitch, model this, and then the best team would win. And then, so it was all about competition. It was all about this, branding, it's always educational. It's like, okay, it's competition. These people are trying to outdo each other, outthink each other. So that was what I saw for the most part. Now I feel it has become more a case of who can expose their body the most, especially coming from the previous years, the females that have at least gotten far, who can expose their body to most, who can have the most controversial takes, who can be the most wild in terms of
who can have the most controversial takes? Do you think that's what Isabella and this guy Kayikunmi, his name eludes me
I'm
really.
terrible with that.
But do you think that's what they are all about?
I don't think so. I genuinely believe it was a heat of the moment exchange. I don't think they were, this should be our viral moments, and no, I don't think so. I genuinely believe it was a heat of the moment exchange where it was, they had gotten across several lines, so what's another line to cross? So yeah. So to answer that question, what is it? Personally, I'm not a fan. I don't watch it. I don't follow it. The reason why I know what's going on with it is because of my show. We handle trending topics, and since it came out, it has been trending. So you cannot not talk about it.
So there was a time, once upon a time, where it was about. There was a lot of things in it. There was the learning aspect, which you spoke about. I don't think I've sat down to actually see that show. Trust me. Forgive me, guys. But it is what it is. Now, finally, on this particular one, let me ask Sophia. Sophia, advice to young girls that want to go into the show. What's your advice? What would be your advice to them? Or when they find themselves in situations like this, how do they handle it? I know you spoke of home training and upbringing. Well, one word really to girls who find themselves in such moments and throw caution to the wind.
Well, as I always say, know yourself. You know what you want. Some girls, they don't care. They just want to live. Yeah, that's the thing. They just want to enjoy. This is my time. My parents held me back when I was home. So this is my time. I have to do this. I have to feel among.
And a lot of girls in school do that also.
Yes. But I feel like if you know what you want, you will go for that. Just do the right thing. You're mature. You know what is wrong. You know what is right. Even if sometimes you feel like this thing, I know this thing I'm doing is right, so, but I just want to be like my friends. I just feel like this moment is not going to, come again. This is the only time I have. Your life is your life. Your friends are not going to control your life. Even if it works for them, that's one thing that happens. Sometimes it works for other people. They do it and nothing, like no form of negativity happens. But then, you might be the
scapegoats, essentially.
Bless you.
You might be the scapegoat on.